Alright, so this is the application problem for Module 5, Lesson 3. And we are going to go ahead and get started. So it says Mrs. Beach prepared copies for 4 reading groups. Each reading group needed 6 copies. How many copies were needed for the class? So first thing we're going to do is draw a tape diagram. So I'm going to go ahead and make my box. Okay, so we know that all of them together, well, we don't know how many. That's what we need to find out. So I'm going to put X because we don't know how many copies are needed for the class. We do know that there are 4 reading groups. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it says we need 6 copies. So each one of these is worth 6, right? So we have 6. Actually, no, I'm gonna erase this real quick. I'm gonna just put the 6 inside there. So we need 6 copies for each. So now it says we need to write both an addition and a multiplication sentence to solve. So I'm gonna put addition here. And so we're going to put our addition sentence, and then we're going to put our multiplication here. Okay, so for our addition sentence, if we need to know how much our total is, we just have to add up what's inside the boxes, right? So we're going to go 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. And we're going to add that up. And so once you add that up, 6 plus 6 is 12. And then you can go this 6 plus 6 equals 12. So if I think about it like this, this is 12, and this is 12. So what's 12 plus 12? Well, we know 12 plus 12 equals 24. So 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 equals 24. Now, with multiplication, if we rewrite this as a multiplication sentence, we should have 4, because we have 4 6's, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 6, and we know 4 times 6 is 24, and you can verify that by counting by 4s or by 6's. So I'm going to count by 6's real quick. Well, actually, I'm going to count by 4s real quick. We're going to count 4 6 times. So this is 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So if you count by 4s, you know that 4 times 6 equals 24. So now we've written our addition sentence and we've written our multiplication sentence, but now we have a question that says what fraction of the copies is needed for 3 groups? To show that, shade the tape diagram. So what we're going to do is we need to figure out what fraction of the copies is needed for 3 groups. Also, I'm going to go ahead and erase this, and we know that this is 24 now. So, we need to shade in 3 groups. So that's 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups. And so what fraction here is shaded? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 parts of this. So we know that in total there's going to be 4. Now how many are shaded? That's 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 out of 4. So, 3/4 of the copies would be needed for 3 groups. So, that is the total problem. So, that's it today. Alright, make sure after this you complete the concept development.